I've done this content creation for a year. Full disclosure, I have not earned any money from it. The only thing I've gotten from content creation in terms of, what could be very close to monetary gain is a PR package. I got a PR package from Haru Wonder. They sent me 3 products. These are the only, let's say, things that are close to monetary benefit that I've gotten from content creation. Yes, it's true, I've not started making money, but I am grateful. I am very, very grateful, because content creation has taught me things. The things it has taught me and it has done to me are far greater than money. And I'm so grateful for that. All the products I'm using today, I'll put the names in the description box. So first question, why did I start content creation? I'm sure you must have seen the unboxing video, the lifestyle videos, people talking about how much they earned from content creation. Yes, like me, I have also seen those videos. I'm like, okay, I want a slice of that. So I'm not going to sit here and start giving you a profound answer that will be dishonest. I came to a point in my life where I realized that the money I earn from my 9 to 5 alone is no longer sufficient to meet my daily needs. So I started looking to generate extra income, and my sister suggested, why don't you start creating content? And she's been suggesting this to me for over a year before I actually started. I'm like, I didn't think my life was aspirational. I didn't even see myself as a creative person. I didn't see myself as somebody that will, set up a camera, put on a mic, and have something to talk about. But when I actually started, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm good at this. But I'll take it back a bit and give you some background story. So in 2023, I moved over 100 miles away from a city I've lived for 4 years. I had friends. That was after my marriage broke down. And it was such a very, very difficult time for me. My confidence was at all-time low. I was depressed. I was anxious. It was such a terrible time for me. And financially, it was very tough. Now having to manage my household on just one income. So myself and my son, who was 3 years at the time. And I was working full time. So paying childcare costs, taking care of other bills, it was a really, really tough time for me. I fell into depression. I was very reclusive. I pulled away from everybody. And part of it was also shame. I felt ashamed because I grew up in a very Christian conservative background. You're raised to aspire to marriage. You finish school, you get married, you have kids. You're supposed to be a good wife and all that. So having my marriage not work out, I felt like I have failed in that aspect of my life. And I was very ashamed. So I pulled away from people. So fast forward to 2014, that was when my sister really started telling me, why don't you start content creation? And I think I started with a few AI videos, but I wasn't really feeling it. So I stopped. In 2025, around May or June, was when I really started. My sister then was suggesting I do things like day in my life. I do vlogs and, just share a few parts of my life. But I'm thinking, I live in a flat that is not aesthetically pleasing. I was really overweight then because I did a lot of emotional eating. After my marriage broke down, I was using sort of food to make myself happy. So I was really, really overweight, like over 100 kg. And I'm like, who will ever watch a video I made? Who will sit down and watch this overweight, depressed person, say something on the video? But I knew I needed a second source of income. And I also admired content creators, but I just felt I wasn't good enough. Then I decided, okay, what else can I do? And then my sister suggested making faceless content, which is what led me to do a few AI videos. but I wasn't really feeling it. Sometimes YouTube will actually suppress those videos and not distribute them. So I got the idea of making recipe videos, making my Nigerian food and just sharing that, my heritage through food and through cooking videos, because I thought I didn't need to show my face. I love cooking. I cook almost every week. I would just put a camera and start. And that's how I started with cooking videos. So if you're one of the OGs, people that have been here from the beginning, you know that I started with recipe videos of sharing Nigerian food. And some of you found me through that. And some of my recipe videos are still doing well today. My carrot cake recipe video is a fan favorite. My okra soup recipe video, my jollof rice, my fried rice, you all loved it, subscribed, you watched, and you showed me love. And that was the confidence boost I needed. So when I started doing these recipe videos and people started watching and I started getting positive comments, I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm good at this. I'm good enough. I can actually do something that someone will see and like it and appreciate it. And that really gave me a confidence boost. Coming into 2026, I decided to make the pivot to start doing lifestyle videos and start showing my face. It was nerve-wracking. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. The first video I showed my face was, I think it was it was December 2025. So last Christmas, when I did my advent calendar introduction video. I was really nervous. I remember I made that video, I edited it, I sat with it thinking, should I post it, should I not post it? It was, yeah. But I said, yeah, screw it, I'm going to post it. Yeah, I thought I would get a lot of hate comments or body shaming comments, but no, you all were really kind to me. Video did really well. It did well on TikTok, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Shorts, and everybody really engaged with my advent calendar short. Some of you also subscribe from those shorts. I remember my short, one of my shorts I posted on 6th of December, it got about 6K views. I'm like, really? Oh my God. That was the first feeling of having that number of views, and I was so excited, and I got a lot of subscribers too. So if you found me through my advent calendar shorts, welcome. Thank you very much for engaging. And that really built my confidence. So since 2016, this year, I have been making skincare videos, shower routine videos. I've done a vlog, and I've also done some sit down chat where I just reflected on my life, my journey, and some of the life lessons. And I've gotten a lot of positive feedback on those videos. Some of the comments I get, I read them, I'm like, wow, okay. This is really humbling, honestly. Those of you that take your time to drop a comment and you tell me how, the message resonated with you. You tell me how you have, tried what I mentioned in the video, maybe a suggestion, a tip, a trick, you've implemented that in your own life. You don't know how humbling and how the confidence boost I get from that. So thank you very much. Thank you so much for that. Something that content creation has taught me that I did not expect is the boost in confidence. It has given me a massive boost in confidence, especially after my marriage broke down. I thought I needed to hide. I was ashamed. I was depressed. Content creation really helped me, putting myself out there, thinking, and it made me to sort of get out of my own head. I'm not sitting down and just wallowing in grief and shame. I'm now exercising my brain. I'm exercising my creativity. I'm exercising my mind to think about. I'm thinking about concepts. I'm thinking about the next video. I'm thinking about what to, how to better myself, how to increase my creativity, how to utilize my creativity. And it's just such an amazing feeling to have. No, we shouldn't need external validation to feel like ourselves. But when you get to the lowest points in your life, you do need someone to tell you you're good enough. You do need someone to tell you you're good at something. You do need someone to validate your efforts. And social media and all of you here have done that for me. And I'm really grateful. You can't even begin to imagine how grateful I am. We have 462 subscribers on YouTube, and it's just such an amazing feeling. 462 of you chose to be here with me and support me. So the massive confidence boost is the most important thing. I will say this: in the last 1 year, content curation has changed me. It's really changed me. And when people say it's changed their life, we always think is maybe the money they are earning, the brand deals they're doing. But for me, it's more than that. I've not done any brand deal yet. I've gotten a few emails. If you're a brand there, you want to partner with me, I create content around skincare, makeup, lifestyle, and motherhood. So personal growth and motivation. Number two is creativity. I never pegged myself to be a creative person. I'm such a person that I, growing up in school, I couldn't even hold a pencil to save my life. I can't draw apart from my eyebrows. That's the only thing I can draw. And I don't even know if I'm an expert in that, but I just manage. I'm not an arts person or creative person. I never saw myself like that. But creating content, brainstorming ideas, writing scripts, editing videos, and coming up with fresh ideas every day, fresh concept every day has been an amazing journey. It's just opened up the floodgate of my creativity in my mind that I can sit down now and come up with ideas, come up with concepts, come up with camera angles that people will see and appreciate, that people will see and learn from. And it's just an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling to discover that aspect of myself. I feel that content creation has opened up a part of me I didn't know existed. And I'm grateful for it. Even if I don't earn any money, but I hope to. Please subscribe. Please watch my videos to the end so that we can stack up those watch hours. But even if this is all I earn, I'll be forever grateful to those of you who have ever engaged with any content I put out there. So thank you very much because you have changed my life. The thing that content creation has done for me, it has given me so much discipline. Apart from thinking that I didn't look the part before I started this journey, I was also thinking, where will I ever find the time? I work a full-time job. I'm a single mom. My family lives in another country. I don't have any family support. I don't have any form of support. I moved more than 100 miles away from the friends I have in this country, the only friends I have, and I moved far away from them to start a new job after like the rug was put from under my feet. How am I going to find time to juggle everything? But when I started, it has taught me great discipline. It has taught me how to maximize my time. Every minute of every day, in fact, every second of every minute of every hour of every day is accounted for. And I feel like, yes, I am busier than ever now, but I am still getting more things done. I think, apart from 3 or 4 weeks in the last 1 year, I've always published one long form YouTube video every week, apart from 3 or 4 weeks in the last 1 year. And in a year, we have about 52 weeks. So for more than 40 weeks, I have produced one long form video. Every week, I produce at least two shorts on TikTok. For the last 3 or 4 months, I've been posting 3 or 4 times a day. Same on Instagram. I recently started getting consistent on Facebook. So check me out on TikTok. I'll put the links in the description and on the screen so you can click and follow me. We are still growing on TikTok. We are growing on Instagram and Facebook. So go check me out on those platforms. Follow me, subscribe, and I'll be really, really grateful. So if you're out there wondering, how will I ever fit it into my already existing life? I would say just begin and you'll figure it out as you go. I didn't sit down and start drawing a huge map or a huge timetable to know how to figure it out. But once I started, clarity started coming. Until now, I've just been in the game for 1 year. I am still learning. I still have a long way to go. I am still perfecting my skills and getting better at this. So just begin and the clarity will come as you go. Now, number three, content creation has taught me the value of human connection. I thought you had to have the aesthetic house, you have to have, the fine clothes, you have to have very expensive makeup or very expensive skincare for people to connect with you. But that's not the case. People are looking for human connection. People connect with people, people follow people, people subscribe more because of your personality than any other thing. So I don't use expensive skincare. All my skincare are drugstore, they're very affordable. Same with my shower routine, my body care, my clothes. I shop at TK Maxx. Sometimes I shop at Shein, and that's all I use. But somehow you all have connected with my personality, you all have connected with my honesty, you all have connected with my sincerity, and I deeply appreciate that. I get comments saying, oh, I really love your vibe, I really love your personality, I love your honesty. I got one email that really humbled me recently, and I think I cried a little after reading that email. So things like that has shown me that is the human connection that really people are looking for. What will sell your, it is you as a person, it is I as the person that will push the content, not necessarily the aesthetic and everything. It is the person that makes the content great. For the longest time, I saw myself as a weird person. Really, that's how, if someone asks me to describe myself and my vibe, I would just say, I'm a little bit weird. But you all are rocking with the weirdness. You all are somehow connecting with the weirdness. I'm like, okay, okay. If you like weird around here, I'll show you weird. And I really, is humbling, is confidence boosting, and is very validating. And it goes to show that we all have something unique about us. And if you're out there, you're thinking, oh, nobody will ever connect with me, trust me, there is an audience for you. There is really an audience for you. If you're weird like me, or you think you were feeling that you're not good enough, I mean, look at me. Look at me. There is nothing really aesthetic about it, but people connect with people. People connect with your vibe. If they see you're honest, and if they see you're working hard at this, you know that whatever product I'm recommending here, it is a product I have used. That thing that you think is weird about you, that thing you think people will hate, that thing you're ashamed of, that thing you're trying to hide, that might be what people will connect with the most. If you want to start putting yourself out there, if you want to sell your product or your talent, I will really encourage you to start. And finally, content creation has taught me to enjoy the process, appreciate the process, appreciate progress and not perfection. That's one thing content creation has taught me, because I have not gotten to the 1,000 subscribers. I have not gotten to the 1,000 watch hours. I have just 137 followers on TikTok and about 600 and something on Instagram. I don't have a large following. I am still a nano curator, but the process and the progress I have seen, like I think it was just 2 or 3 days ago, depending on what when you're watching this video, I just celebrated four 450 subscribers. Now, today that I'm filming this video, I have 462. So yes, we are not quite there at 1,000 to get us monetized, but if you click that subscribe button now, we will grow and keep growing and get there quickly. But I have enjoyed every bit of this journey. I have enjoyed the progress I have seen on my channel. I have enjoyed the process of making every bit of content I have published on this channel. I look back at some of my content, even the ones I made at the beginning, the first 3 months of content creation, and I am proud of all of them. The ones I made without a mic, the ones I made without light. I'm proud of the catalog of content I have. I'm proud of my body of work, and the feedback has always been amazing. The engagement has been wonderful. So I really want to thank you all. And if you're out there, you're thinking, will people engage with my content? Well, you will never know until you start. Stop overthinking it. Step out there, believe in yourself, and you will get it done. So this is my 1 year reflection of content creation journey. I'm hoping by next year, by the time I sit down to do reflection for year 2. We will be talking about money we have earned. We'll not just be talking in terms of number of subscribers or number of content we've created. We'll also be talking about number of brand deals we've done. We'll also be talking about number of money we've earned on platforms like TikTok, Facebook, and especially YouTube. We need to get there. Please help me get there. But thank you all. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Resolution and my promise to you is I will keep creating high quality content. I am getting better with my editing skills. I am getting better with my camera skills. I bought a new iPhone 17 Pro Max. So expect higher quality of content. Subscribe and turn on your notification so you don't miss those content. Thank you so much. This 1 year has been amazing. I hope it's also been amazing and enlightening and entertaining subscribing to my channel. Till I come your way next time, keep being brave, keep being courageous, and keep putting yourself out there for opportunities. Bye.